If your SOI feels tapped out and you're tired of sending mailers or running ads that never bring in the right clients, you're not alone. Most agents waste money marketing to people who aren't even thinking about moving. That's why their pipeline feels dry. But here's the truth. Life events don't lie. When people have a baby, get engaged, face a divorce, or receive a job transfer, they suddenly have to buy or sell. And if you know how to spot these signals, you'll stop chasing cold leads and start adding motivated movers to your SOI every single month. Now, let's zoom out for a minute and talk about your sphere of influence, or SOI. Your SOI is simply the group of people who already know you. These are friends, family, past clients, neighbors, coworkers, your inner circle. It's the natural starting point for building a real estate business. And for many agents, it's where those first few deals come from. But here's the problem. If you only rely on your SOI, eventually you hit a wall. Why? Because people move away, people pass away, some people get their real estate license, others choose to work with another professional. In other words, your SOI isn't permanent. It's constantly changing. That's why you can't just work your sphere and call it a day. You have to constantly fill your pipeline with new people. People you know and people you don't know yet. And once you meet them, you bring them into your SOI so that they can become part of your long-term business plan. Now think of it like this. There are only two groups of people in real estate, those you know and those you don't. Your job as an agent is to consistently move people from the one group into the first group. So if you haven't met me before, I'm Kendall Bonner. I've been in real estate for over 15 years. From my very first year, I was able to create a six-figure business, and I've done it every year since. I'm also a Florida licensed attorney turned real estate broker. I started as a solo agent in one of the toughest markets of our generation. Yep, the short sale market. And later, I built a brokerage from scratch that I ran for almost 10 years before selling it. So, why should you listen to me? Because I know what it takes to build a real estate business from the ground up. I know how to scale it, and I know how to keep it profitable year after year. And my mission is to help agents like you stop chasing random leads and instead attract motivated clients by focusing on the life events that really drive real estate decisions. That's exactly what we're diving into today. I'm going to show you how to build and grow your SOI by targeting the 14 DataDs, the life events that consistently create motivated movers. These are the opportunities hiding in plain sight. And once you know how to find them and market to them, you'll never wonder where your next deal is coming from again. Happy? Good. Now, before we break down each of the 14 DataDs, let's organize them into three themes. The first theme is family and lifestyle transitions. Things like having a baby, getting engaged, going through a divorce, losing a loved one, retiring, or even graduating. These life moments are deeply personal, and they often spark the need for a bigger, smaller, or simply different home. The second theme is financial and health pressures. These are the tough seasons when money or health changes force people to make new decisions about where and how they live. That includes situations like debt, default, a medical diagnosis, or even a home that's been damaged beyond what the owner wants to repair. And the third theme is career, dreams, and opportunities. These are the moves tied to ambition or duty. A job transfer, dream of becoming a first-time homeowner, military service, or even buying a second home for lifestyle and investment reasons. So, when you understand these themes and the life events inside of them, you'll start to see real estate opportunities everywhere, not just in your current SOI, but in the lives of the people you haven't even met yet. And when you know where to look and how to market to them, these strangers quickly become motivated movers who join your sphere of influence. So, the big question is, where do you actually find these motivated movers? If you're going to grow your SOI beyond the people you already know, you need to get intentional about finding people in these life situations. One way is through targeted data lists. These are companies like TrustScout.com and Revaluate and others that allow you to purchase lists of homeowners and potential buyers going through specific situations, maybe probate, divorce, pre-foreclosure, or even downsizing. These lists can be gold mines if you use them correctly. Once you have a list, you can connect in several ways. You can run targeted ads, Facebook, Instagram, Google PPC campaigns, so the exact people on your list see your message. You can send direct outreach like emails, text, or even thoughtful mailers. You can also use these lists to build lookalike audiences online, which expands your reach to people with similar demographics and behaviors. But lists aren't the only way. You can also put yourself in the right digital spaces. Join niche Facebook groups or online communities where your ideal clients are already talking. Think of groups for new parents, wedding planning, retirement, or relocation. And of course, there's still enormous power in offline marketing and networking. Attend events that attract people in these life transitions. Parenting classes, estate planning seminars, retirement expos, military family events. These environments let you meet motivated movers face to face. Finally, don't underestimate the power of strategic vendor partnerships. Your mortgage lenders, financial planners, estate attorneys, wedding planners, even healthcare providers. Many of them are already serving the same audiences you want to reach. When you connect with them for mutual referrals, you multiply opportunities. Big picture, your job is to stop waiting for chance encounters and start showing up intentionally, both online and offline, where these life events are already happening. So now that you see the big picture, you can buy targeted lists, run digital ads, send emails and texts, build lookalike audiences, join niche Facebook groups, show up at the right community events, and partner with vendors who already serve the people you want to reach. These are the levers you'll pull again and again, regardless of which DataD you're marketing to. Now, I've organized these 14 DataDs into 3 major themes so you can start seeing the patterns. The first theme, again, is family and lifestyle transitions. These are the deeply personal life events. These moments are emotional, sometimes joyful, sometimes painful, but always tied to change. And with change often comes a move. When you understand how to market through family and lifestyle transitions, you'll never run out of people to add to your SOI. Because these milestones are happening every single day in every single market. So let's break them down, starting with the first data D. Number 1, diapers. These are growing families. When a new baby arrives or 2 families blend together, the conversation around real estate changes instantly. That downtown condo or 2-bedroom starter home may have been perfect before, but now it feels like it's bursting at the seams. Imagine trying to fit a crib, stroller, and all the gear that comes with a newborn into a small space. It's overwhelming. That's why families in this stage often become highly motivated movers. To reach them, think about where they already are. Local partnerships with maternity clinics, OBGYN offices, or even baby stores give you the chance to put helpful resources like growing family home checklists directly into the hands of new parents. You can also build visibility by sponsoring family-oriented community events, stroller walks, parenting classes, or kids' play days. These connections make you visible in a natural, non-salesy way. On the digital side, Facebook and Instagram ads targeting new parents can be powerful, especially when paired with headlines like outgrown your starter home and don't overlook childcare providers. Daycare owners often know when families are moving into town or looking for better school districts. At the end of the day, your message here is simple. When your family grows, your home should grow with you. Number 2, diamonds. These are engaged couples. Now, engagement rings don't just lead to weddings. They often lead to house hunting. 2 people starting a new chapter together usually want a new place to match. Most couples don't want to bring their spouse into a cramped rental or roommate situation. They're looking for a fresh start, just like they're planning the perfect wedding. To reach this group, think creatively about partnerships. For example, wedding planners, jewelers, photographers, they're already working with your future client, and you can add value by co-sponsoring giveaways or offering a newlywed home buyer guide as a part of the wedding package. On social media, Facebook still allows targeting of recently engaged couples, and you can run ads with playful headlines like, engaged? Don't forget to plan your first home together. Offline, you could host workshops with lenders. Imagine a fun event called Love and Loans, when engaged couples learn about their first time buying in a relaxed setting. Now, you might even partner with bridal shops or gift registries to offer a free home consultation or a creative add-on. Your message here should be about fresh starts, building a future, making the dream of home ownership part of the wedding journey. Now, number 3, divorce. Divorce is one of the most difficult transitions in life, and it often creates an immediate need for real estate help. So when 2 people who once shared a home now need separate places to live, sometimes urgently. It's emotional, it's complex, and it requires a steady hand. To generate leads here, start with professional partnerships. Divorce attorneys often need real estate agents who can help their clients navigate the sale of a marital home discreetly. You can also quietly connect with local divorce support groups, offering educational resources about housing transitions without being pushy. Online, creating landing pages with compassionate private messaging, such as "moving on, we'll handle the home so you can focus on the next chapter." Even direct mail can be effective if done thoughtfully. Targeting these folks using empathetic language rather than sales-driven pitches. Your marketing here should emphasize trust, privacy, professionalism. The more you can position yourself as a calm in the storm, the more you'll earn not just business, but deep loyalty and referrals down the road. Number 4, death. When someone passes away, their family is often left to make difficult decisions about a home. These transitions can be emotional, complicated, especially if probate or estate issues are involved. So to serve this group, align yourself with probate attorneys and estate sale companies. They're already helping families navigate these moments. You could even create a free guide on how to handle real estate in an estate sale. That gently educates families on their options. Now, offline, being present at community estate planning seminars or grief support workshops allows you to offer resources without being intrusive. Online content that outlines the process of selling an inherited property can help families who are searching for answers in a difficult time. The key is a calm, respectful presence. Your role is simplify what's overwhelming. Number 5, downsizing. When kids move out or retirement rolls around, many homeowners look around their big family home and realize they don't need or want all that space. Downsizing isn't about square footage, though. It's about lifestyle. It's about less maintenance, more freedom, and sometimes moving closer to family or into a community that supports an active retirement. To capture this niche, offer free downsizing consultations or host webinars and seminars in partnership with senior living communities. Online, run ads that highlight maintenance-free living or active retirement homes in your area. Offline, sponsor retirement expos or connect with financial planners who specialize in retirement transitions. They often have clients who need to sell or buy. Your message here should celebrate freedom and simplicity. Less house, more life. 6, diplomas. Graduation is another big life transition, and it creates opportunities on both sides of the spectrum. For young adults, graduation may mean buying their first home, especially if they're starting careers in your city. For parents, an empty nest can be the trigger to finally downsize or relocate. To tap into this, market starter homes to young professionals through targeted ads on Instagram and LinkedIn. You can also host first-time buyer workshops at local college or alumni events. On the other end, run campaigns aimed at empty nesters with messages like, "The kids are grown, what's next for your home?" Offline, partner with universities or parent associations to provide housing resources for both grads and parents. The diploma is more than a piece of paper. It's a signal that change is coming, and often so is a move. So those are the family and lifestyle transitions, the moments of grief, joy, and growth that make people rethink their living situation. And as you can see, every one of these DataDs is an opportunity for you to meet new people, bring them into your sphere of influence, and build relationships that last long after the transaction. Now, before we move on to the next theme, let me give you a practical shortcut. You've seen how powerful it can be to market around those life events, but the real question is, what do you actually say to these people? How do you craft marketing that speaks directly to their situation without sounding generic? This is where AI can be your secret weapon. Instead of starting at a blank page, you can use AI tools like ChatGPT to instantly create copy for ads, emails, postcards, even video scripts. All you need is the right prompt. So here's a sample step-by-step process you can follow. Step 1, pick your niche. Let's say you want to market to families who are outgrowing their starter home, our diapers group. Step 2, open up ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using. Step 3, use a clear, structured prompt. For example, you could type, write a Facebook ad for real estate services targeting new parents who may have outgrown their current home. The ad should be empathetic, speak to the challenges of raising kids in a small space, and offer a free checklist on how to prepare for a move-up home. Make it warm, professional, and less than 100 words. Step 4, take what the AI gives you and customize it. Add your name, your brand, your specific call to action, maybe even a photo of a local family-friendly neighborhood. And step 5, repurpose it. That same prompt can be tweaked for an email, a postcard, a blog, or even a video script. And here's the beauty. You can run this exact process for every single DataD. Just swap the life event and the audience. For example, write an Instagram caption for engaged couples planning their first home together. Or write a Google ad targeting people going through divorce and needing to sell quickly. And finally, write a compassionate email to a homeowner who just inherited a property and may need to sell. The key is, don't start from scratch. Let AI give you a foundation, then put your voice and expertise on top of it. Don't forget, prompt your AI to ask you one question at a time until it has enough information to assist you. Check the description below for a universal prompt you can use today. And let me show you how this works. Let's take downsizing as an example. You can type into ChatGPT, write a postcard for real estate services targeting empty nesters who are considering downsizing after their kids leave home. The message should be encouraging, highlight the freedom of less maintenance, and offer a free downsizing consultation. Keep it short, warm, and professional. In seconds, the AI will give you a draft postcard. Then you simply layer in your brand, your voice, and your call to action. And here's the pro tip. Always tell the AI who you are and who you serve. For example, I'm a real estate agent in Tampa who helps families, retirees, and professionals with buying and selling homes. Write copy and a voice that is empathetic, professional, and confident. And when you provide that context, the AI creates content that sounds much more like you and less like a robot. So remember, you don't have to reinvent the wheel for every DataD. Just swap in the audience and the situation, and you'll have a steady stream of tailored marketing messages ready to go. All right, now that you've got a tool to create custom marketing for any life event, let's move into theme number 2, financial and health pressures. These are the tough seasons when money or health forces people to make new choices about where and how they live. And if you can show up with the solutions during those times, you'll become an invaluable resource. And for theme number 2, number 7 is debt. Sometimes the reason people move isn't exciting, it's survival. When debt becomes overwhelming, selling a home becomes a lifeline. These clients aren't looking for flashy marketing, they're looking for relief. You can reach them by working with financial advisors or credit counselors who already know when people are struggling. Online, you can run targeted ads offering fast and flexible solutions for homeowners under financial stress, driving traffic to a landing page where they can learn about guaranteed purchase programs or quick sales strategies. Also, you might want to send mailers to people who have significant debt and credit card defaults, positioning yourself as a compassionate guide with resources, not a pushy salesperson. The key here is tone. Your marketing must offer clarity and dignity. The message should sound like, if debt is holding you back, we can help you find stability and freedom. So number 8, default. Foreclosure is one of the most stressful situations a homeowner can face. And most people in this position don't realize they have options. They feel stuck, but in reality, there may be a short sale, cash offer, or another creative solution available to connect them to. And when you connect with this group, consider purchasing pre-foreclosure lists through trusted data providers, then create highly targeted campaigns. Build PPC ads that trigger when someone searches phrases like foreclosure help in your city or options before foreclosure. Don't forget to partner with housing counselors or attorneys who specialize in distressed properties and offer to educate their clients. You could even host a free seminar titled How to Avoid Foreclosure with a local attorney at a community center or library. The goal isn't just to get a listing, it's to be seen as the person who provided real answers during a crisis. That kind of trust pays dividends for years. Number 9, diagnoses. A medical diagnosis or a sudden health issue can force a family to rethink their home almost overnight. Maybe stairs are no longer manageable. Maybe the house is too far from medical care, or maybe the upkeep is just simply too much. These moves are motivated by necessity, not desire, and your role is to bring compassion and solutions. To generate leads here, build partnerships with healthcare providers, senior care services, or accessibility contractors. They often know when patients or families are looking at housing changes. You can also run ads that focus on single-level living or accessible homes. Next, consider sponsoring health fairs, senior expos, or even caregiver support groups where families are actively seeking resources. The marketing message here is about peace of mind. Your home should make life easier, not harder. And number 10, damage. When renovation isn't worth it to the current owner. So some homeowners want to sell, but feel paralyzed by the repairs their property needs. Maybe it's storm damage, maybe it's deferred maintenance that's piled up over the years. They're overwhelmed by the thought of fixing it all. But that's where you step in. To reach this group, connect with insurance agents, contractors, or investor networks who often come across as-is properties. Run Facebook ads offering sell your home without repairs or cash offers for fixer-uppers to homeowners in older neighborhoods where the age of the home is 30, 40, or 50 plus years old. Send direct mail pieces that emphasize convenience and speed, like skip the repairs, sell as is, and move on. You can also build relationships with local investor groups and create a renovation concierge program where you connect sellers with buyers who don't mind doing the work. The power in this niche is showing homeowners that selling doesn't have to be overwhelming. You're the one offering them a way out. So that's theme number 2, the financial and health pressures that make moving a necessity rather than a choice. These clients aren't always glamorous to work with, but they are incredibly motivated. And if you show up with empathy and solutions and continue to follow up, they'll remember you and refer you for years. And let's move on to our final category, careers, dreams, and opportunities. These are the moments of ambition, duty, and lifestyle upgrades that push people to buy or sell. And this theme is packed with opportunity. Number 11, desk. Now, job relocations are one of the top reasons people buy or sell, and they often come with tight timelines. Imagine getting a call from your boss on Friday telling you you're being transferred across the country. You don't have the luxury of waiting to see what the market does. To connect with this group, build relationships with HR managers at large employers in your area. They often know about relocations before anyone else. Online, run Google PPC ads for searches like moving for a new job in your city, or create relocation landing pages that highlight convenience, neighborhoods, and cost of living. Offline, you can join local chambers of commerce or relocation networking groups where you'll meet people making these moves. Your marketing should emphasize speed and support. Starting a new job, let us handle the move so you can focus on your career. Number 12, dreams. The American dream of homeownership is alive and well, but many renters don't realize how close they are to buying. They assume it's out of reach until someone shows them the path. This is one of the largest and most untapped pools of motivated movers. To capture this group, host first-time buyer workshops in partnership with lenders, online webinars, or in-person events. Create Instagram Reels and TikToks busting common myths like you don't need 20% down. Run Facebook ads that highlight rent-to-own or low down payment programs available in your market. Offline, you can partner with a large apartment complex and offer resources for tenants who are considering buying. Your marketing message should focus on education and empowerment. Stop paying your landlord's mortgage and start building your own equity. Number 13, duty. Now, military families move more frequently than any other group, sometimes every 2 to 3 years. Whether it's a PCS order across the country or transitioning back to civilian life, these moves are non-negotiable and time-sensitive. To build a steady pipeline here, join military relocation networks and get your military relocation professional certification. Connect with base family support services, veteran groups, or local VA loan specialists. Create ads that highlight VA loan expertise or relocation made easy. Attend military appreciation events or veteran-focused charities in natural ways that build trust in the community. The key is showing you understand their unique needs and timelines. Your message should sound like serving those who serve, making your move stress-free. Number 14, discretionary. Now, not every move is born out of stress. Some are driven by choice. Maybe it's buying a vacation home, upgrading to a dream house, or picking up an investment property. These clients often have the resources and the desire to move, but they need the right insights. To reach them, create content that speaks to their interest. Market reports, 1031 exchanges, ROI calculators, neighborhood spotlights. Run LinkedIn and Google ads targeting high-income professionals or investors searching for terms like vacation homes in your area or best investment property markets. offline joint investor meetups, wealth building clubs, or host webinars on real estate as an investment strategy. Your marketing message here should highlight opportunity and growth. Build wealth, build memories, build your future through real estate. So now you've seen all 14 of the DataDs organized into 3 big themes: family and lifestyle transitions, financial and health pressures, career dreams and opportunities. These are the real reasons people move, and they're happening all around you every single day. Think about how most agents operate. They send generic postcards, they post random homes on social media, they wait for their SOI to raise their hand and say, "Hey, I'm ready to move." And while they're waiting, they're watching their pipeline dry up. But what if you operated differently? What if you could spot the signals of a motivated mover before anyone else? What if instead of cold calling strangers, you were building relationships with people in the middle of life transitions who already need a trusted advisor? That's the goal of this framework. When you stop marketing to everyone and start marketing to the right people at the right time, your conversations become more meaningful. Your sphere of influence grows naturally with new people who trust you because you showed up at a critical moment in their lives. And instead of scrambling for your next deal, you'll have a business that feels steady, scalable, and full of referrals. And here's the best part. You don't have to build all of this from scratch. AI can be your assistant in creating resources for each DataD. You can ask it to build checklists like 10 steps for downsizing with less stress. You can have it draft your phone scripts, like what to say when calling someone who just inherited a property. You can ask it to create email sequences, postcard campaigns, or even seminar outlines for first-time buyers or military families. The same way we used AI earlier to write ads, you can use it to generate tools that position you as the expert in every one of these niches. To make this even easier for you, I put together a free AI prompt bank with ready-to-use prompts you can copy and paste. Inside, you'll find prompts to help you create checklists, phone scripts, email campaigns, social media posts, and even full guides for every one of the DataD niches. Think of it as your shortcut to never starting with a blank page again. So don't overthink it. Use AI to create the bones, then add your voice, your market knowledge, and your personal touch. That's how you scale faster, serve better, and stay consistent without burning out. So here's my question for you. Out of all the 14 DataDs, which one do you think is the biggest opportunity in your market right now? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what resonates most with you. And if you want a shortcut, I've got 2 resources for you, and they're free. First, grab my Motivated Mover Playbook, which walks you through all 14 Ds with tactical marketing ideas. And second, download my AI prompt bank so you can generate your own marketing checklists, scripts, emails, and more for each niche. You can get both using the links below. And when you're done, check out my next video.